Pride of Higara. This is Captain Soban of the fleet, Farron Shah. Looks like you could use a hand. Attention all Sobani, pick your targets and engage.
Hello everyone, this is Captain Soban. Welcome aboard the Starship in Normal Prize for another episode of Homeworld Complex EVO, where we are playing the Homeworld Complex EVO campaign.
Upgrade complete.
Okay.
New upgrades available.
So,
Upgrade complete.
for
New
now,
upgrades
before we
available.
actually start checking out these signals, I want to harvest the rest of this area, which I believe all we have left is the large capital ship or large asteroid
we are
destroyed.
detecting the presence of various unknown forces within the area. We must remain concealed for now to try and avoid any potential threat. The Mothership is equipped with powerful cloaking systems, and you can also decrease the Mothership's signal profile by disabling onboard systems such as weapons and sensors, further reducing the chance it may be detected. Explore the marked areas here, but be on your guard.
Alright, and that was the little thing that I was talking about in the last episode, where we have to stay below a certain threshold, which I think is 40, the same it was in the last mission. Otherwise, we get attacked by the keepers. So, in the meantime, I want to go ahead and get more of this harvested. I'm going to continue researching till we get to 450, so I can put the cloak generator on the mothership to keep us all nice and concealed. And I might even start improving our fusion, because fusion is going to be kind of our main source of income in this campaign. Fusion and the population, which of course starts at 0 on this mission because of the thing that happened earlier, where the mothership took massive damage through hyperspace, trying to escape from the super radiated breach. And yeah, now it is slowly growing over time. So let's go ahead, do a little bit of research. We also built the capital ship facility on our mothership, which should allow us to research destroyers and whatnot. So let's get that going. Destroyers and Juggernaut. I'm just doing it for the research points, honestly. And then we can get all this going too. And then do these.
Ready.
We're intercepting multiple signals all around us. Preliminary analysis indicates there are several battles going on throughout the area. The mothership is currently visible to enemy sensors. We risk being discovered as a result. You must reduce the mothership's signal profile immediately.
Oh, okay, so we have to be below 20. Alright. $21. Of course we are. What else can I reduce? Nothing else we really can reduce. If we get rid of our turrets, does that go down? No.
Research complete. New capital ships available for construction.
Copy. Ready.
Alright, everything move out of the way.
En route.
I don't think it really matters if these guys are detected, it just matters if the mothership's detected.
Research paused.
Confirmed.
Act, you guys go back here.
Destination locked in.
Mothership.
There we go. Yeah, now we're at 20. The other ships are away from the mothership. I do like the detectability system in this mod. It's really cool. There we go. We are now hidden.
Awaiting assignment. Standing by. Collection confirmed.
Alright, so my plan right now is to harvest the rest of these asteroids and get research up to 450 so we can get the cloak generator running on the mothership, get it upgraded, maybe up to like level 5 or 6, and then we can move our fleet into position and then maybe get like a small scouting fleet to see what's going on over here.
Research paused.
I want to move the mothership up so that we can do that entire scenario together. But yeah, that's gonna be my plan. I will be back once I have all that stuff executed. Okay, What's up, everyone? As you can see up here, it has been many minutes later. We have harvested the asteroids. We have we're basically right now just living off of fusion. I've upgraded fusion to level 4, and I just got done constructing the cloak generator. So let's take a look at it. So it looks like by upgrading the cloak generator, it increases the time we can stay cloaked and the cloak strength, which allow us to have a larger fleet around the mothership. Because the larger the fleet is, the higher detectability. So the stronger your cloak generator is, the more it can compensate for the extra detectability.
Mothership.
Anyways, let's go ahead and test and see what the cloak generator does when we just turn it on. I think it's going to reduce it by 10. That would be my guess, but let's see what happens.
Cloaking sail active.
Oh, reduces it by 20. So we are now completely hidden. But as you can see, the time goes by really fast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade the cloak generator a couple times. Probably, we'll get to like a level 4. And then we'll get the fleet together and start moving the mothership in. And then once we get about here, we'll send a fleet out to check out the Tyrannic Raider area. But yeah, all the resources are harvested, and we are basically living off of fusion and the mothership's population. So I honestly don't really need this guy here anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and retire him. Also, these guys have had their detectability over 20 this entire time, so it seems like the game doesn't matter if your fleet has high detectability, it only matters if your mothership has high detectability. So just keep that in mind. It's different in the first mission, where the first mission you'll be attacked by anything above 40 detectability. Anyways, I will be back once I get the cloak generator upgraded a couple times. Okay, so I got the cloaking generator up to level 3. I was gonna do one more, but yeah, it would take a little bit longer.
Mothership.
So let's see what we can do if we turn our cloak generator on, and then we go to clear all commands.
Setting drives to idle.
Turn sensors off though, and nav lights we don't need on. Let's move her in.
Mothership underway.
Let's see how much we can clear. The cloak generator still doesn't quite last that long. Oh well. Let's make some progress. We have detectability of 3 right now. We have our engines on maximum. Okay. And again, I don't have to worry too much about my fleet,
Awaiting orders.
because it seems like these guys don't really matter.
Course set.
So I'm going to kind of keep them out in the open. The only thing that matters is as long as the mothership stays below 20 detectability. Okay. And then since we built the cloak generator, we can also build a shadow bomber, which is pretty cool. Heavy fighter capable of cloaking for a short time, equipped with plasma launchers and 2 long-range torpedo launchers. Nice. Okay. We will continue moving the mothership in. I will continue upgrading her cloak and upgrading fusion so we can generate more resources.
Upgrades paused.
And then we'll see what's going on around here. There's a possibility I might have to build a scout, but yeah, this cloak generator is going to have to be upgraded a lot more if we're going to make progress with the mothership going through the field. Oh, I also didn't realize
Stand down, we're on hold.
I still had my mothership set to aggressive, so this isn't quite as bad as I thought it was. Alright, never mind then.
Insufficient resources. Upgrades paused.
Let's see where we are if we set engines to 30%.
We've got enemy contact.
Contact. Weird. Maybe I can just move the mothership at a slow speed. Oh, shoot. Crap. No! Stop your research. Pause.
Mothership.
There we go. Okay. So we can still move at slow speeds without the cloak generator on. Alright. So we'll be making progress. Okay.
Insufficient resources. Upgrades paused.
Well, I think I'm going to get the mothership to about right here, and then we'll send a scout out to investigate this area, and then deal with that one, send another scout out to investigate this area, deal with that, and then we'll continue moving down the path. I think that's going to be the plan. I have no idea how long I'll make this episode because it's going to have a lot of cuts. I might just beat this entire mission in this episode because there isn't actually a whole lot to do. There's a lot to explore and a lot to harvest. But once we get up to like here, this is like where the main event happens. And since we're going to be making fusion the entire time we're going up there, we can probably build up a fleet while we're moving in that direction. So what I probably can do,
Upgrades paused.
because we're going to start getting a lot of money from our population because it's getting up to a significant number. Because we get this much per like 1.5 minutes, I think, or 1 minute 35 seconds. It's a weird interval. I don't know why they chose that. This should have been set to a minute. And same thing with fusion. I think we get our fusion intake every 5 seconds, despite the fact it says 19 RUs per second. So, like, let's see, where are we right now in fusion? We're at 208. Okay, so it does actually affect every second. All right, good. It just didn't look like it was actually taking over. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna be the plan. We're gonna move the mothership to this destination, send a scout out, investigate this area, and deal with whatever's happening there. Send a scout out over here, investigate that area, deal with that, and then move up. Maybe I'll move the mothership all the way up to here, and then the next episode will be us actually finishing this mission. Because I have no idea how long this episode is going to be. Right now it's 50 minutes for me. I know for a fact it's probably 10 or 15 for you guys. So we'll see. We'll see how much footage I actually get. I might make this just one big episode or combine it into. I haven't really quite decided. I do remember that last time when we had that battle up here, it was really short. It was shorter than I was expecting. So I might just make this one big episode. It might be an hour long. Who knows? We'll just see what we want to do. Okay. So I think we are getting close enough to where we can start scouting out this unknown area. I've sent one of my scavengers over here to try to harvest some resources to speed up some of this research because it is taking a really long time, despite the fact that our population is still growing pretty rapidly on the mothership. I was actually thinking the only thing I don't really care about the population system, like I get it that they want it to grow slowly over time so that by the time you're in late game, after being like 2 or 3 hours in a match, you have a lot of population on your mothership and you can use that as a source of income, source of like end game income. But what I don't like about it is how harshly they punish you for getting your mothership under attack. Like, I can literally spend 2 or 3 hours building this up to 300, 400 population by keeping my mothership safe, but then let's say an enemy battlecruiser hyperspace is in, damages my mothership down to half, and then I jump the mothership out to protect it, all of a sudden I'm down to like 50. So then it gives you a huge disadvantage in in-game. It was just something I was thinking of while I was waiting for stuff to happen. This should, because the most this can go up at a time is 2 at a time, but you can literally lose your entire population in one raid if you're not paying it, you're not careful. They should like have it most go down like 5 at a time. I don't know. It's just something I was thinking about. One of the weird quirks of this mod that is very intriguing, but I feel like it's not implemented completely. Or tested completely, I should say. Anyways, let's go send our scout squadron out to see what's going on over here. And our mothership has made some progress. I've also found out I can move the mothership at 60% of its speed, now that it's back in passive formation. I can go 100% if it's cloaked. So, that's a cool thing. So I've been upgrading my cloak generator and my fusion generators to help with income, and so that I can cloak longer and move the mothership longer.
Upgrade.
The signal is coming in strong and clear now. We're very close.
Look at the Tyrannic Raiders! So many of them! Oh my. And the Keepers, with all their beams.
It's a large battle. The Keepers are engaging the Tyrannic Raiders in what looks like a last stand by them. We cannot get involved, so stay away from the battle and do not draw the attention of the Keepers to us.
You got it. Under the maximum power! Hold the cannons, fire! Dude. Tyrannic Raiders are slowly losing their ships. Managed to kill some Keepers, not a whole lot though. Still getting overwhelmed by their firepower. Come on, Tyrannic Raiders, I believe in you.
Insufficient resources. Upgrades.
Nope.
Confirmed. Moving to destination.
Oh, yeah, yep, there you go. Move out of the way, buddy. There's a lot of Keepers.
The Tyrannic Raiders have been destroyed. The Keepers are now leaving the area. The debris field created by the battle contains ample resources for us to scavenge.
Indeed.
We're detecting a Tyrannic vessel nearby, still active. It seems there are survivors. It is critically damaged, all main systems offline, and poses no threat. Suggest you try to reach the vessel and establish contact.
Already done.
Acknowledged.
Hello, friendly Tyrannic Raider.
All set.
Sorry you lost all your brother and sister in that battle. Hope the emotional scarring isn't too much for you.
Defensive perimeter set. Defense.
Oh, it was playing a cutscene. I was like, what? My name is Sekijao, and I am the last commander of the Tyrannic Raiders. Our people have been killed by an evil force. We need help, and our surrender is unconditional. I ask you to stop attack. It would be lethal. Deactivate your weapons. We are defeated. We just need some resources to repair the vessel and make a hyperspace jump to get out of the area. Okay. Mr. Tyrannic Raider man, I can give you some resources. I'm just generating it from my fusion power plants.
Captain, the Tyrannic Raiders massed their entire fleet to try and repel the Keepers. They knew they were coming, they knew they had no choice, but it was ultimately futile, and their entire population has been killed. We believe this vessel is all that remains of the Tyrannic race. It is a difficult choice. The vessel has many secrets that will be invaluable to us, but should we extinguish the last lives of an ancient culture? The choice is yours, Captain. Open fire, or reverse course.
That's not even a question. Come on, Tyrannic Raiders are amazing. We gotta keep them nice and live, nice and going. Who's gonna keep the hyperspace prices down? The jet definitely isn't gonna do that. We need a Tyrannic Raiders in our lives. Okay, so I need to repair them, I believe. Which, in order to do so,
Responding.
I need you to launch me one harvester. We need to go repair their hyperspace core. Protect the pirates!
Reporting.
Who's gonna build the chicken farms? Oh wait, did I even research?
Insufficient resources.
Oh.
Upgrades paused.
Destination locked in.
What exactly do I need to do with them? Here's the leaving. The Tyrannic Raiders have been destroyed. Completely damage and disarm or reach the vehicle. I did.
Acknowledged.
I have this guy right here. Who I can dock with the Tyrannogrator. Capital ship.
Standing by.
Hmm.
Ready.
Weird.
Underway.
Insufficient resources. Upgrades paused.
Mothership has broke 100 odd population now. Nice. Also,
Awaiting orders.
I need you to launch 2 harvesters so we can get some resourcing going. Oh, there's 3 spots. Never mind. Launch 3 of them.
Reporting.
We'll move in the middle of them.
Line confirmed. Copy. Resources downrange. Roger.
This won't be a very fast resource operation.
Resources locked in.
At least that'll help us generate an income. Build ourselves a patcher. Maybe we can send that out to help the Tyranogrators.
Ready for orders.
A lot of resources here. So maybe we just have to leave them alone. Wondering if it's just like a time thing.
New utility class ships complete.
I don't remember. Apache, will you please?
Repairs.
Aha! Patchers can repair them. Alright. Let's help them out. Get a patcher going.
Reporting for duty.
Mothership.
And the Mothership, I want you to move about here.
Underway.
Acknowledged.
Fleet, I want you to move here.
Heading set.
So that we can start harvesting this area.
Acknowledged.
You,
Collection underway.
yeah, start harvesting.
Copy.
Cool. Oh, indeed. I like how we're bringing the resources to the Tyranogrators. That's funny.
Upgrade complete. New upgrades available.
Cool. And Mothership, can you build your shipyard? Should be able to. Oh, we don't have an onboard hyperspace module. Okay. Let's temporarily get rid of the drive system.
Mothership.
Let's retire that. Build you a hyperspace module. Once we get the hyperspace module in the shipyard built, I'll put it back the way it was.
Confirmed. Collector responding. Awaiting assignment.
Hee got a patcher that's repairing him. Hee that's so cool. Is he actually repairing it? He is. Oh no, he actually isn't. It's scripted. So he can only have 16,000 health. Oh well. Makes me feel good that I'm helping him out. Oh, here we go. We can leave the area. We are grateful, and we will return the favor. You're welcome, tyrannic raiders. Good luck on your chicken farms. Produce really good turkey breasts. Wait, turkey breasts doesn't come from chickens. If they did, then we live in a really messed up society.
Shipyard has arrived.
Hey, shipyard is now complete. Cool. Now we can build large battle cruisers.
Copy.
I don't think we can build it yet until we get to the final promotion, but that won't take too long. Anyways, let us continue with our research plans. Let me build some things on the shipyard
Mothership.
so that I can get the speed module back on the mothership so we can go faster. So hyperspace module, let's go ahead and disable, or retire I should say, and build ourselves a drive system module. And then let's get fusion going.
Roger.
You need to build your advanced capital facility, which we have to be admiral to make. Okay. Which allow us to build all of this stuff. Okay, cool. Now we need our scout.
Standing by.
Upgrade complete. New upgrades
We can go in this
available.
direction and figure out what to do about this.
En route.
Hee. Let's go, Mr. Scout. Actually, if I remember from the last time I played, there's radiation in there.
En route.
So that means that we are going to have to get up to the next research level so that we can put radiation modules on our scavenger
New upgrades available.
and then use our scavengers to go in and investigate things.
Standing by.
I think that's going to be it.
Understood. Repair target locked in.
I don't want you to repair it. I want you to dock into it. Oh, maybe that's what we can do. Instead of building a scavenger, let's build a carrier.
Mothership.
Because if we build a carrier, and we can put a, I think we could put a radiation module on it. Not too sure.
Clear.
Let's get that going. Get the scavenging going over here. And then we can send some units in with the carrier. Alrighty, so again, much more time has passed. We have harvested this entire area over here, and we are still slowly harvesting the asteroids over here for money and whatnot. And I've used all of that money to upgrade our fusion technology, so we're at level 9. We got one more upgrade to do, and in return, we are now making 52 RUs per second. I have 2 scavengers, so that's why I'm multiplying that by 2. And we were able to get our research above 700 to get to the next research level to construct our anti-radiation field. And I just realized we have research for that now too. So reduces radiation damage even more by 10%. I wonder if that's an overall upgrade. Interesting. I've also taken a couple of the support modules and docked it into the carrier to help keep it alive when it's in the nebula.
Standing by.
And now we are going to start moving this thing out here. I believe I remember that there's some sort of hostile contact we have to take care of in here.
Green line confirmed.
But we gotta get inside and see what's going on first. But yeah. We're gonna move the carrier in, and then yeah, we'll see what happens when we get in the nebula. Okay, we have officially entered the radiation. The radiation is only doing 3 damage to us because we have that anti-radiation field active. Nice. Used to be like 15 or 20. Cool. And anyone who's actually inside this radius here, as soon as I select it, anyone that's inside this radius here will also get 90% reduced in nebula damage.
Standing by.
So cool. Cool. And with those support things in here, I don't think we're actually taking enough damage to really have to worry about it.
Entering hyperspace inhibitor field.
Yeah, it's not even ticking. That's how low the damage is that we're being that is being absorbed to us. So that's cool. That's really cool. Oh, here we go.
Our ships are taking heavy damage. The nebula has high levels of heat and radiation.
Excuse me?
Only the mothership possesses the advanced shields necessary to survive these levels.
Okay. Apparently we can't send a carrier in. Good to know. Alright, well, Mothership, apparently we need to explore the area.
Mothership.
I think
underway.
until we trigger this event here, that's gonna keep happening. Well, that was really dumb. Oh boy. Well, let's go ahead. Well, the Mothership also has a bunch of support modules on it, so I'm not gonna worry too much about it. We have to only send in the Mothership. Okay. Fun. Fun. Okay, the Mothership has entered the radiation, but one interesting thing I see right here, where it says I have 700,000 out of 700,000 health, but down here it says I have 840,000? Strange.
Insufficient resources.
Always strange.
Upgrades paused.
Anyways, we have finally entered the radiation, and we are going to go through. We have our repair systems is so high that we don't really have to worry about taking damage from the radiation. But hopefully once the event actually triggers, we'll rebuild the carrier, move the Mothership out, and then build a small, or build whatever we need to do to fight this. I believe we find the Kadesh in the nebula. I believe that's what we actually find. It's been a while since I did this campaign, and I believe they are hostile, so we have to find a way to kill it, but I don't quite remember. So we'll figure that out when the event actually triggers. Anyways, yeah, I'll be back whenever the event triggers, and I think once we complete this objective, I'm probably gonna end this mission or end this episode, because I have no idea how long this episode is gonna be because there's been a lot of cuts. I know I've been recording for almost 2 hours.
Upgrade complete.
In that time, I've actually cleaned my room, took the trash out, and worked out. I've done all of this while I've been waiting for this for stuff to get going. Because the one complaint I do have about this campaign is it's very, very slow paced. Which I personally enjoy slow paced games, but there's got to be something to keep me engaged. Like generally, like building up a defense is enough to keep me engaged, but we're not really doing anything right now. We're just slowly harvesting the map, doing all of our research, which we just got done with the last fusion research, so that's all the way done. And doing some very slow exploring. But yeah. Anyways, I'll be back whenever the cutscene starts. By the way, in case you guys are curious, this is how many RUs I made so far on this map. That's how much we salvaged, how many we harvested from asteroids, and that's how much we made from fusion. Literally over doubled the amount I made. It's just from fusion. So definitely invest in fusion on this mission. It helps out a lot. Here we go. This is a forbidden place. Reverse your course or you will be annihilated. Oh, good to know. A hostile Kadesh here.
Data team, we need a full analysis of those ships and the surrounding area.
And then we're going to build a small attacking fleet to take care of that. Because I think it's only just the big, like, capital ships. Because they can't see me right now because I'm cloaked anyways. So, what I want to do
Mothership.
is rebuild my carrier that the game destroyed because I brought in the incorrect ship to get the thing. And then once we get the carrier built, I'm probably gonna weaponize it with a bunch of ion cannons, and then I want to build a couple destroyer classes. We'll probably build 2 destroyers, fit them out with ion cannons, and build another one as like a backup, like with sweeper cannons for anti-fighter and corvette defense. And then just send them in to annihilate the keepers. And then once those are done, we'll bring our sweepers in to gather all the resources. Or scavengers, not sweepers. Oh, shoot. And the thing wore off, so we need to put that back on. Our detectability goes below 20. There we go. Our cloak field no longer is engaged. There we go. Okay, so that is the plan. I'm gonna go ahead and put another cut here. And then once we get the carrier and everything up and operational, we will send it in to wipe out the keepers. We should be able to go into the nebula now since the cutscene's done.
Docking with carrier.
Alert. The keepers are attacking our capital ships.
Awaiting assignment.
Yeah.
Operation reporting enemy contact.
Okay, so I guess the keepers do come in if you keep this up a little bit too long. Alright, alright. 1 second to install a cloak generator. Should be fine.
Confirmed.
What's your detectability? 24?
Passive tactics confirmed. Standing down. Awaiting assignment. Ready. Stand down. We're on hold.
There we go. Okay, so at least the large capital ships like carriers and shipyards have to remain hidden. Good to know. Doesn't really matter for scavengers. I guess it's because they're considered resource operations, not
Reporting.
what do you call it? Yep, but they'll, no, never mind. Wonder why they just randomly decide to start attacking me.
Roger. Assignment.
Woo, baby! Oh my god, that was so freaking close. This scavenger is on the brink of dying. Whew.
Awaiting assignment.
But I am still kind of surprised why the keepers randomly started attacking us. I don't know if it's because I built the carrier, and then my carrier's detectability was too high, so it noticed it, and then by noticing the carrier, it decided to attack my scavengers? Not sure.
Receiving.
Not too sure. But everyone should be hidden now. Although the shipyard has been here this entire time, so I don't know. I don't know what triggered them. Maybe by activating that cutscene, it triggered like something else with the keepers to make sure that everything is below detectability. I don't know. That was weird, but I'll keep my fleet back here by this guy in case the keepers decide to show up again.
Roger.
I still can't believe that guy survived. It was like
Underway.
so freaking close. The frigates didn't even arrive in time. Alright. Well, whatever. So, we got all of our destroyers built.
Ready.
Got our carrier made. I docked a couple more support modules in so the carrier can have full energy with all of its ion beams. I'm hoping to do the same thing with the destroyers, but
Reporting.
there is a chance that the destroyers might not be able to do it. But let's go ahead and rearm this.
Berths are clear.
Oh, what?
Roger.
God dang it.
Boundary, this is Homeworld. Standing down. Locked on target.
It's not what I meant to do. We just wasted a bunch of resources.
Berths are clear. Assembly underway.
But I think I remember it's requiring too much energy.
Attack coordinates locked in.
That's one. And there's no way to actually buff the energy regeneration of these guys other than, you know, increasing the actual power core.
Standing by.
So we may have to do 2 ion and maybe 2 mines. Yeah, that might work. So let's get mine research going.
Let's stay calm.
2 ions, 2 mines, and then this guy here in the middle will be pulsar and rockets. So he'll be really good against those.
Confirmed.
Alright, the keepers are back apparently. Let's see what we can do to get rid of them.
You're looking fine.
Mhm.
Confirmed. We got a situation.
Focus fire!
Copy. Attack clearance received.
Don't want him to kill the scavenger.
Engaging.
Hmm.
Target confirmed. Engaging.
I wonder if it's just because the scavenger is in this zone. Maybe they just don't like him there.
Attack clearance received.
I don't know.
Group 1 has defeated the enemy.
It could also be a timer thing.
Coordinates
Maybe
confirmed.
after two or three hours of trying to get through the mission. Oops, shoot, I don't need you to move.
Responding. Course set.
They start just throwing stuff at you. Yeah, well. I'm just gonna keep my fleet here because they seem to want to engage in this guy down here. Okay. How are we doing up here? You are in the negatives, so I do need to upgrade my power a little bit more. But in the meantime, we are going to upgrade the hull of our utility class guys so that the scavengers can survive a little bit longer.
Upgrade complete. New upgrades available.
Reporting.
And then you, let's go ahead and rearm all slots.
Attack withdrawn.
I want to turn you into an ion.
Construction
Nope.
underway.
Nope. Nope. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted at all. No. And we are now Admiral.
Attack
That is
clearance
cool.
received. Assembly underway.
That,
Orders are clear. Assembly
that,
underway.
and that.
Construction underway. Attack
All that
coordinates
built.
locked in. Locked on target. Target confirmed. Reporting for duty.
Ooh, what I need to do. How about
Mothership.
Mothership launch me 2 more of these guys. I'm gonna send him into that scavenger so that he can get himself healed a little bit better. And also help his regen so he can survive a little bit longer in combat.
Roger.
Sure. And then for you,
Ready.
I need you to rearm everything.
Offensive withdrawn.
I want, I believe I want
Assembly
rocket,
underway.
rocket,
Clear. Assembly underway. Orders are
pulsar,
clear. Target acquired.
and pulsar. I'll make you anti-fighter, anti-corvette. So in case there's any strike craft they could actually throw at us, we'll at least have some protection against that.
Target confirmed.
Where the others are anti-capital, we're gonna be focusing on the mothership.
Attack coordinates locked in.
Okay. Got.
Roger.
Oh.
Standing by. Coming into dock. Dock con enabled. Acknowledged.
Guys docking to him.
Dock con enabled. Coming into
And
dock.
cannot lose the scavenger because they are producing resources from fusion, and that is definitely still our main source of income. I don't want to spend like 8,000, 9,000 resources rebuilding a scavenger and getting up to par compared to the other ones.
Roger.
Okay. And in the meantime, we need to upgrade our power system about 1 or 2 times. And then we'll be ready to go.
Ready for orders.
See how much power you guys actually use moving. And then we need to build a cloak generator on the carrier so I can cloak these guys in. And we don't have to worry about getting hit by the keepers. Moving, you're at negative 0.6. Alright. You're at negative 1. You're also a lot faster.
Confirmed.
Because your weapons don't reduce your maneuverability and stuff. Okay. Oh, Patcher.
Ready for orders.
You need to get down here too.
Repair order confirmed.
Get down here and get the scavenger a little bit repaired. Okay. We've been recording for 2.5 hours. Yeah, I think we're going to take care of the Kadesh and I'm going to end this episode. Because there's a lot of prep I need to do for the next episode. We need to get an actual legit fleet out. And then start making our way all the way up here. Yeah, let's see. I need to get the power core upgraded probably 2 times. And then we'll send these guys out, try to defeat the Kadesh, and then send our harvesters over there to get all the resources. That's going to be the next plan. Okay. Nope, I'm gonna go ahead and put a cut here, and I'll get back to you guys whenever it's time to actually start fighting the Kadesh. Okay, so I got all the research I've been wanting to do. The keepers keep attacking my scavengers, which is kind of starting to get annoying. Maybe it's just something in the game that where the keepers get more active the longer it takes for you to get through, because we are 2 hours and 40 minutes into this recording. Which I think we started about 30-40 minutes into the actual campaign, or actual mission, so... But these guys are handling things no problem. The scavenger has 2 support modules docked into it that's keeping it alive, and a patcher that's repairing it, so...
Let's keep it together now.
Shouldn't really have to pay attention too much to that anymore. But anyways, I have also got our power core up to level 9, or level 8. Level 9 is the next one to research. So now all of these guys can keep themselves energized while we are doing stiff.
Receiving. Reporting.
So what I'm gonna do now is I believe I've already built the cloak module. No, I didn't. Nope, I didn't. Okay.
Bursts are clear.
We're gonna get the cloak generator module built on the carrier, activate it, and then move this fleet into the unknown area and try to take care of the Kadesh. And then after that, I'm gonna have to end this episode because it's actually getting close to dinner time for me. So yeah, this is the only problem I have with this mod, is it is very, very, very slow paced. A little bit too slow paced. Well, not mod, but campaign. And so because of that, it takes a long time to get through the missions. Because like I said earlier, I've worked out, I've cleaned my room, I've taken the trash out, I've done like all my like normal chores I do while I'm waiting for my resources to go up to continue recording this video. So yeah, yeah, very, very interesting. Let's get all you guys over here, keep my fleet over here to protect the scavenger until we're done harvesting this area, and then we'll move everything back over to the mothership. But in the meantime, we'll get our cloak generator built, and then we'll start moving this fleet in. And over there is our other carrier that died, because I moved a carrier in and the cutscene's like, nope, we require the mothership, and blew me up.
Carrier cloak generator complete.
There we go. Let's get all these guys into a formation.
Confirmed. I caught one. Stand down.
Keep everyone passive for now.
Standing by.
And once we're in formation, we'll activate the cloak generator and we'll move our way in to try to start fighting the Kadesh. And the reason why I'm using the cloak generator is to prevent the keepers from attacking us. I don't want the keepers getting involved in those. Speaking of dinner, apparently dinner's ready, so I had to go down and grab it. Move everything out of the way. Okay. I'll be eating that probably while we're making our way through.
Reporting.
So, let's go ahead and activate our cloak.
Going under. Confirmed.
And move in.
Strike group coordinates locked in.
Alrighty.
Awaiting assignment.
No, they should all be going the same speed, hopefully. Yeah, they're slowing down for that guy. Okay, sure, great. And let's go ahead and increase our speed so our capital ships can move a little faster. And then we'll go in and see if we can beat the
New
Kadesh.
upgrades available. Upgrade complete.
You know, in retrospect, I should have built a fourth destroyer so that it would look like I have a diamond. Oh well, too late to change that now. I'm going to also build a couple patchers and keep them docked into the carrier. I can use it to repair the fleet. I think that'd be a pretty good idea. Oh, apparently we have been noticed. Interesting.
Ready for orders. Moving in.
Okay,
Moving to destination.
let's see if we can do this.
Acknowledged.
Stay sharp. Supporting friendly units. Attack run initiated.
All right, boys, let's do this.
Reporting.
Woohoo! So many ions.
Ready.
Kadeshi forces are engaging us using swarmers, a
Ooh.
very fast and maneuverable fighter. Their capital ships are also diverting energy to their ion cannons. We recommend construction of anti-energy shields as soon as possible.
Okay, okay.
Copy.
Are you the swarmer?
Copy.
You are the anti-swarmer.
Strike group. Prepare for assault.
Focus on the strike group, boys.
Acknowledged. Roger.
You, launch your patchers. Oh, they're going after the mothership.
Alert! The Keepers are attacking our capital ships.
Good for them.
Friendlies under fire. Moving in. Acknowledged. Strike group to battle.
It's with the giant swarmers.
Confirmed.
Alright, well,
Mothership.
mothership, I need you to build yourself a bunch of rocket
Structure
turrets.
underway. Gravity well collapsing. Assembly underway. Assembly underway.
I was not expecting this.
Berths are clear. Assembly underway. Receiving. Supporting friendly units.
Alright, first one's dead.
Received. Engaging.
Let's focus on the next one.
Engaging. Acknowledged.
You boys, I want you to keep all these ships alive.
Initiated. Confirmed.
Indeed.
Repair order confirmed. All stations reported by the numbers.
Mothership.
Alright, mothership, I want you to cloak.
Engaged.
Target locked.
Go aggressive for now. You have no choice.
Reporting.
I like how the Kadesh motherships really aren't doing anything because my mothership's nowhere to be found. 'Cause you're supposed to actually interfere with these guys with your mothership. Not really supposed to do what I did.
Mothership.
Luckily, the mothership does have a bunch of support
That's
support
all.
units in it,
Ready
so
for orders.
that's good.
Standing by. Strike group moving into position. Gravity well collapsed.
Alert! We are detecting a huge wave of Keeper droids coming in fast. They've found us.
They didn't really find us. The swarmers kind of found us, and then I had to activate offensive protocols to engage the enemy. This is gonna be interesting. See, there's one more back here.
Most of the Keeper fleet is currently engaged in
group
other
coordinates locked in.
battles, so it looks like the droids are trying to contain us until they can get reinforcements. If we do not deal with them quickly, we risk being overwhelmed.
Cool.
Mothership.
Show no mercy.
Mothership, you just go aggressive. Defend yourself. Eventually, we will send the main fleet in to help you out.
Awaiting assignment.
Roger. Reporting.
They are on their way.
En route. We have incoming. Ready for orders.
Alright, you guys kill the final Kadesh.
Acknowledged. Reporting.
You guys come back here.
Air order confirmed.
Keep him alive.
Mothership. Mothership weapon systems activated.
Okay. We gotta kill these things quickly so that we may the mothership concealed. Need to bring the fleet in and bring this fleet down here too once we get done with the Kadesh. It was so weird how all the swarmers just went straight for the mothership. Okay, and the Kadesh are almost destroyed.
Attack
There they go.
complete. Holding pattern locked.
Alright boys, pull back, protect the mothership.
Coordinates locked in.
Mothership.
Cloak field disengaged.
The mothership, just disengage your cloak field, because you have a lot to deal with right now.
Gravity well collapsing.
Boom! There goes the Kadesh. And so far, they're not really doing enough damage to really hurt the mothership, so that's good.
Standing by.
And in the meantime,
Reporting.
let's go ahead and rearm all of these slots
Fully attack.
and make you guys
Assembly underway.
anti-air or anti-fighter.
Attack vector laid in.
And go ahead and copy that slot.
Ready for
And
order.
do the same thing with you. Let's go ahead and rearm everything.
Bug out confirmed.
Make you rocket.
Berths are clear. Assembly underway.
And copy everything.
Lock all weapons on target. Acknowledged.
Same thing with the carrier. Rearm everything.
Roger. Attack withdrawn.
Let's
Berths
take
are
rocket.
clear. Attack coordinates
Because we're
locked in.
only being attacked by fighters.
Moving to intercept.
And copy everything.
Acknowledged.
Cool. Looks like our main fleet is
Locked on target.
slowly making
Standing
its
by.
way through.
Moving to intercept. Service.
Alert. The Keepers are attacking our capital ships.
Alert. They'll be fine. They might actually engage this since I took my fleet away. Alright.
Copy.
You have a rocket module, and I put a couple of things inside so you can survive longer.
Mothership.
But the mothership isn't actually taking any type of severe damage yet. That's good. It's still repairing faster than it can actually take damage.
Standing by.
The Kadeshi are launching advanced swarmers. They are equipped with heavy plasma launchers. The Kadeshi are charging their heavy ion cannons. You must activate the anti-energy shields.
I'm sorry to say, the Kadesh are dead. I've already killed them. Well, before they could activate their super stuff.
Kadeshi forces are firing their heavy ion cannons. Keep those anti-energy shields.
I think I broke the Kadesh.
All Kadeshi forces are withdrawing. They have been defeated for now. Use this time to collect resources from the debris and surrounding nebula and rebuild our forces.
So I think what happened there was I was supposed to kill a certain amount of the swarmers to trigger the next events, and then they all triggered simultaneously because I killed them before I could kill any of the swarmers because they went directly after the mothership.
Supporting friendly units.
That's funny. Because they were supposed to use an advanced ion cannon against me, but the mothership was out here instead of in there, which is why they kill your ships that you move in, because they wanted you to trigger it with the mothership. There are certain scripted events it's supposed to do.
The Keepers are destroying everything around us. Our only objective is to survive, collect as many resources as we can, and explore the area to find a way out.
Yay! Alright, let's activate our cloak generator. That'll reduce our detectability to a really low level.
Confirmed. Destination locked in.
Mothership.
At ease. Getting back
And put her
around
back to
here.
passive. There we go. That should cause the Keeper to stop attacking us.
Copy.
Okay, cool. We defeated the Kadesh. And we went through all these scripted events super quickly because we killed them before all the events actually triggered. That was interesting. Anyways, now the next plan is to build an actual fleet. We have a small fleet, but not like a really organized fleet. We need to build a nice large fleet and then start moving the mothership to up here. And that'll trigger the next part of the mission. Oop, crap. They keep coming at us.
Ready for orders. Locked on target. Acknowledged. Attack coordinates locked in. I caught one. Supporting friendly units.
Do not engage, mothership. Keep yourself hidden.
Group 1,
We'll take care of
reports
us.
enemy Contact.
Resources exhausted. Damcon level 2.
Indeed. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. I'm pretty sure there's enough content for like a 30 or 40 minute video, despite the fact I've been recording for almost 3 hours.
Enemies under fire.
No, over 3 hours because I paused the video a couple times. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this. Next episode, we'll get through this mission, and then the next episode after that, we will finally fight the Keepers. So just a couple more episodes, and we'll finally be there. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoy this. Please leave a like if you did, if you like what I do, consider subscribing, and I will check you guys out in the next video. Here is a rocket destroyer for you guys to look at here at the end. This might actually be the thumbnail. I think I might make this the thumbnail. It's pretty cool looking. No! I want that ship in my life. I want the top one. It'd be easier to make a thumbnail. We'll do it like that. Anyways, guys, until next time. This is Captain Soban signing out.
The Faker have arrived. Emergency hyperspace procedures initiated. The Mothership